Electrocast.
The world moves fast. Your workday, even faster. Pitching products, drafting reports, analyzing data. Microsoft 365 Copilot is your AI assistant for work. Built into Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and other Microsoft 365 apps you use. Helping you quickly write, analyze, create, and summarize. So you can cut through clutter and clear a path to your best work. Learn more at Microsoft.com/M365 Copilot.
It's the final chapter of the college football playoff.
It comes down to this.
Miami's unmatched grit and tenacity through the postseason has led them home. The national title now within reach.
They are confident. They are battle-tested.
Undefeated Indiana, led by Chris Signetti and Heisman winner Fernando Mendoza, have the chance to take home their first title and claim college football immortality.
The most remarkable turnaround in the history of college football.
The College Football Playoff National Championship presented by AT&T. Monday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern on ESPN and the ESPN app.
Jeff Simons, is Ben right?
I thought it was Fearless, but I'm going to say he's right because he's the Taylor Swift guy.
He is indeed the Taylor Swift guy, and he's wrong.
Oh.
See, this is Tim's favorite part of the podcast. He just, right now, he's just like a little pig in poop. He's just loving this. Hey, Tim, you know the only person who likes this more than you is India Kincannon. There's a really, really, really funny quote of India Kincannon where I do this thing where I'm confidently talking. And she says, exactly wrong. Exactly wrong. And the girls will quote that back to me.
50 years of music with 50-year-old white guys.
Super quick, expeditious 2021 podcast. Jeff,
by the way, every time you promise that, we go 25 minutes.
No. This is
settle in, friends.
Last week was the longest ever. I think we're done in 38 minutes. Let's go. Welcome to 50 Years of Music with 50-year-old white guys on the Electrocast podcast network. You know, Ben Barton, I went running yesterday, and I put on my my running mix as I headed out the door. A good 33-minute run or something like that. The first song was Music I've Forgotten by Jeff Simons.
Nice.
And I'm like, that's the way to build up and kind of like get lost in
You
a
didn't
story.
like stop and get to a slow, like just start.
Oh, dude, that's on my running mix too. I love that one.
Oh my God.
It's a great way to start. But I wanted to tell you, like, as I'm stopping, right, I hit my 3 miles, right? And I'm in my backyard, kind of. And David Bowie's Let's Dance is just coming on. Now, like, I selected a whole bunch of songs that we talked about. And I'm like, oh, this is a song where Ben really emphasized the drum at the beginning. Jeff Simons. Woohoo! And I'm so focused on that drum and what he's doing there to kick off this song that I don't notice the giant bear that my dog has treed 15 feet away from me.
Oh my God.
Barking, and I look, and my little COVID puppy is barking at this giant bear who's now like climbed the tree like 6 feet. And I'm like, what? And the bear looks at me and it says,
Let's dance.
You better take care of your friend and fast. So I did a little extra running after my 3 miles today.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah. And so now I'll forever associate Let's Dance with a bear staring.
I have a story from my life with Ben that's not dissimilar to that. We were living in a crummy apartment together, and the guy beneath us had like a little yip dog who he had no control over. And like Ben and I were walking to our car, and the dog came out like, arr, 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 and it was not like cute yip dog. It was like, I am a ill-tempered, unpracticed dog around other people. And the sad guy who lived alone in the apartment kind of limped out like, he's a little loud. And it was like, get this dog away from me, or I'm gonna kick it. And the guy didn't talk to us for the rest of the year that we lived in that apartment complex, which was a huge upgrade. Now Ben did us both an enormous favor. It was like through the lines, like we are not taking care of whatever crazy dysfunction is happening in this apartment.
That's what we do here on the podcast. We take care of dysfunction. It is the year 2021, and we're going to pick our favorite album from this year, which was last year. The Grammy winner first, Jeff Simons.
Oh boy, you had me get so many other things ready that I completely forgot about the Grammy winner. Hold on a second. Talk amongst yourselves, listeners. I'm looking.
Oh, this is a good time. So I guessed it on their very best podcast.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so we covered TV on the radio.
Oh, cool.
How'd they do?
First of all, Jeff, when you did it, they did their own podcast and you did this like light commentary afterwards where they made me do it. I was the host of the stupid podcast. They made me choose all the songs and do all the talking. It was hilarious.
What?
The total bait and switch.
A lecture on TV on the radio?
Oh, yeah. But the good news is that I actually like rambling on, so it worked on really nicely for me. It was great. All right, Grammy winner.
It's the Grammy winner.
We Are by Jon Batiste.
So that's Ben. Do you know who that is?
No idea.
Jon Batiste, Jeff Simons.
He did all the music for Sing, and he was the musical director on The Tonight Show for a really long time.
Oh, and he did that song Budapest.
That one I've heard.
If you say so, yeah.
I think so. I'm like 75% sure. So wait, have any of us heard this album?
No, I have no idea what this is.
Ben, how about you?
We're off to a good start of the Music Podcast. I've never heard that. I don't think it's the guy who did Budapest either. I think that's somebody different.
Shoot.
That's somebody different.
Well, this is why people come to our podcast, for the
for sure.
Musical knowledge.
I'm looking up. So I'm seeing how many billion listens this has and how stupid we are. Actually, it's in the single millions, that song. The biggest hit from this record is Freedom with 20 million listens. But I mean, as big hit songs go, that's actually on the low end.
Okay.
So,
well, we're doing our best here in 2021. There's a lot going on in our lives.
I was listening to a lot of great music in 2021. That just wasn't it.
That just wasn't it. Hey, gentlemen, we have some housekeeping. First of all, next Monday is our final podcast of season 2. We're recording our final podcast, right?
Yes.
Next Monday, 2022. Even though it's not fully over, we're going to go ahead and make our calls for this particular year. Next season, or what we can discuss that further, but next season or the season after, we are thinking of kind of a city states version where we look at different cities, different states, different countries, and we examine their musical history, picking our favorite moments or favorite musical acts from those geographic locales.
Yep, I'm just going to pick the musical Oklahoma over and over and over again.
Well, unfortunately,
what could go wrong? And I'm going to do Tulsa time. It's going to be weird.
That's great.
What we did is we took the 50 names of places, put them in a hat, and we selected them. So I am going to announce the first 5 locales.
What are you doing?
And that
you were
way,
so ahead of us. Okay.
Our
this
fans,
is not a democracy. This is a dictatorship with Tim at the helm. The
fans,
last will be swift if you disagree, Jeff.
Our fans can tweet at us or get on Facebook or Instagram and give us their votes. Maybe they know something more than we do about this particular place. I'm also interested in interesting guests we might have for the number 1 city kicking off our next season, Pittsburgh.
At least it wasn't Boston. I thought you were going to be like Boston.
Me too. You were going to be like Boston. Center of
or I actually thought you'd be like, it's Wellfleet. That's funny.
Our second podcast will be about Australia. Then New York City kicks into the top 5 here, followed by Toronto and London. So,
okay.
We would love to hear feedback about Pittsburgh, Australia, New York City, Toronto, or London.
Boy, Pittsburgh's having a moment right now. They're just like
with Mac Miller. Yeah,
I'm going back to Mac Miller. That's it. I don't even have to do any research. It's Mac Miller time.
I can't.
Can we do songs that are connected to Pittsburgh? Can I choose Sister Sledge's "We Are Family" because of the '79 Pirates?
You can. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna. All right. I'm feeling good about that.
Oh, what's his face? The father of minstrelsy was from Pittsburgh.
Oh, good.
All right. Moving on. We got a new review, guys. Lovely. Please keep reviews coming. We love to hear your thoughts, and we love to get stars in our 5-star column. And sadly, Peter Rafelson's dad died. Peter Rafelson, who started Electrocast with Mark and then brought us on board. Sad to hear that his father passed away. Peter, we're thinking about you. Bob Rafelson, his father, known for all sorts of stuff in his Hollywood days.
If you haven't read the New York Times obit, everyone, this is a fascinating life. Peter, we're thinking of you, buddy. Yeah, so I thought we would honor Bob with my favorite moment from 5 Easy Pieces.
Let's go.
Yeah, now all you have to do is hold the chicken, bring me the toast, give me a check for the chicken salad sandwich, and you haven't broken any rules.
You want me to hold the chicken, huh?
I want you to hold it between your knees.
I remember that so vividly. I remember seeing 5 Easy Pieces in high school and just finding it. It was just like beamed in from a totally other world. Like little suburban Jeff was like, whoa. This thing has a whole different rhythm and flavor and way of being and way of speaking. I really loved it.
And he also created the Monkees TV series and put out an ad for 4 crazy people from age 17 to 21. Those are the 4 guys who they chose. The Monkees, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty great gig for them. And
by the way, at my gym, they have TV lands on mute. That's what's on the TVs, my gym. And on Sunday afternoon at 4, I believe that's when they rerun the Monkees. And so I've recently seen multiple Monkees episodes on mute, and I can say, awful.
You need
to leave it at that.
Especially with the sound off, it must look
that
like
must be it. It must be that the music would make me like it more.
That's correct.
It's probably like watching Lancelot Link Secret Chimp without the talking.
All right, well, let's get to the number 1 selling album from 2021, Jeff Simons.
Well, it's not Taylor Swift. So who is it?
This surprised me.
No, I mean, it's either one of 2 people for the last 10 years. If it's not Taylor Swift, who is it?
It's the number 1 album.
30 by Adele.
I ain't got too much time to spare, but I'm in time for you to show how much I care. to break my walls, but I'm still spinning out of control from the fall. Boy, you give good love, I won't lie. It's what keeps me coming back, even though I'm terrified. I know that it's wrong, but I want to have fun. Yeah, yeah. I know that it's wrong, but I want to have fun. Yeah, yeah. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Out of all the people in the world, what is the likelihood of jumping out of my life and into your arms, baby, baby?
Is that your favorite song on that one?
I have no idea, but it was the one that popped up right away. That I was like, oh, I know that. I remember how that one goes.
I kind of liked it. That was a good one. What would you have picked, Ben?
I would have chosen Easy on Me, but my
Yeah.
actual favorite on that one, which I've already sound checked, is I Drink Wine,
Yeah.
which is the one where she mumbles with her child about how she likes wine.
Very on the nose.
Yeah.
Ah, lovely. Hey, we got a new game on the podcast. It's called Is Ben Right? Is Ben Right? So I asked the question.
This
Ben-
sounds like another game that's stacked in my favor, Tim. Good job by you.
Ben tries to answer it, but the key is Ben is going to answer confidently. And Jeff, you can either go with Ben and say Ben's right, or you could say Ben is wrong. Here we go. Taylor Swift, while she didn't have the number one selling album in 2021, has had the number one selling album 5 different years. 5 different albums were the number one selling album in the country. Ben, can you name the 5 number one selling albums from Taylor Swift?
Well, not every summer we meet for a trip.
Vacation has officially begun on Netflix.
To best enjoy your trip, we suggest the following itinerary.
I say we just wing it.
Wing it.
See where the wind takes us.
From best-selling author Emily Henry
Are you guys like a thing? Oh, no, we're just friends. Platonic travel companions.
comes your next favorite rom-com.
Who wants to go skinny dipping? Alex does.
Vacation, Alex!
I love it when you get weird.
People We Meet on Vacation, now playing on Netflix. Rated PG-13. May be inappropriate for children under 13.
Año nuevo. Los mismos Extra Value Meals en McDonald's. Ahora te puedes llevar 2 snack wraps y papitas y una bebida mediana por solo $8. Solo por tiempo limitado. Precios y participación pueden variar. Los precios pueden ser más altos en Hawaii, Alaska y California y con entrega.
Oh, I like this one. This is a good one. So you're just going to give me that there are 5.
There are 5. Yep.
Okay, so we know 2. We just heard 2. One is Evermore.
Right.
Another is Lover.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 1989.
Correct.
Now we're in some trouble. I'm at 3, right?
You're at 3, yes.
Okay.
I could do the other 2.
Let's go Reputation and Red.
All right. Jeff Simons, is Ben right?
I thought it was Fearless, but I'm going to say he's right because he's the Taylor Swift guy.
He is indeed the Taylor Swift guy, and he's wrong.
Oh.
See, this is Tim's favorite part of the podcast. He just, right now, he's just like a little pig in poop. He's just loving this. Hey, Tim, you know the only person who likes this more than you is India Kincannon. There's a really, really, really funny quote of India Kincannon where I do this thing where I'm confidently talking.
Uh-huh.
And she says, exactly wrong. Exactly wrong. And the girls will quote that back to me.
That does not sound very supportive.
No.
Well, you said Evermore, and it was Folklore. So we were
whatever. That counts. Give me that.
We were going to forgive that. But you went with Red, and it was indeed Fearless.
Oh, Jeff.
The final number
Always
1.
Jeff is right.
Good stuff. All right. So, gentlemen, in 2021.
There's only one question on Ben is wrong. That's a one question.
Oh, listen, there's more, but I can just keep getting wrong. Like the game runs out.
Well, by the way, We're renaming it exactly wrong for
That's for sure.
I'm very excited.
Oh my God.
In 2021, let's see some news stories. There was the cat that and the funny grandfather. There was an attempted coup by an outgoing sitting president.
I feel like that was just last year. Thank you.
The Ever Given is the name of a ship. Do you know why the Ever Given was in the news? Apparently not. The Ever Given got stuck in the Suez Canal for
I remember
days.
the pictures of that. That was unbelievable. That's the name of that ship. That's great.
Blocked 400 other ships and billions of dollars worth of goods. You know, it's one of those things where you're like driving the ship and you're like, no, I think I got this. I
have a ship crashing story. So draft off of that. I tried to take my family on a 3-hour tour, Gilligan's Island style, to go bird watching. And we bought Susie set this all up, and we got on the boat. And it turns out one of my former students is the boat captain. He's driving the boat. He's got the little skipper hat.
Did he get a good grade?
He's all psyched to see me again. And
okay.
3 minutes into the trip, he crashed. He ran aground on a sandbar that he got too close to shore trying to get to the first set of birds. Now, imagine what the general makeup of passengers on an ornithology trip is.
Oh, boy.
Old people with binoculars are just flying past me. They just, because we go from 35 miles an hour to 0.
Oh,
and then everybody goes whoosh, across the boat, smashing. Everything breaks, tables, glasses, people. We have to be rescued by the Coast Guard off the sandbar, who take us off like 6 at a time. And then we have to be interviewed by the dock supervisor. But my favorite part of it is, while we're all being evacuated and everybody's all cut up and we're doing like basic first aid on old people, a seagull lands on this pylon right next to us. My son quietly says, "Hey, look, a bird." Which might be the funniest thing he's ever said. So I feel that Suez Canal moment. I've been there, baby. I've been there.
You've been right there.
By the way, I won't speak for your kids, but for sure, bar none, without a doubt, Dolly Georgia would have been like, wow, that was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. That really worked out great. Thanks, Dad. When the Coast Guard showed up and those old people were crying, amazing.
Dude, 7 hours to get like back to a dock we could see from the accident. Like I was like, we just need to go there, but we couldn't get out because we were technically a stranded vessel. Yeah, tough moment for my former student.
Tough day at work for your
tough day at the
poor
office.
Kid was like, oh, I can't wait to impress Mr. Simons. You know, I know I can't write a good essay, but gosh darn it, he's gonna see me in my
bang.
No way. He's definitely like, I had too much cough syrup this morning. It didn't work out.
All right. Jeff Simons, are you ready with the next musical cue?
Oh, that's the weird one?
Yep. Last week, my son was in the kitchen. He was cooking up dinner for the family. He was cooking up risotto, and I was his sous chef. And so we're listening to his music, and I'm enjoying it, and I'm rocking out to these new young bands. And he says, hey, Dad, what's your favorite guitar solo of all time? And I froze, but I could definitely think of this one. Okay, stop.
Oh no, you made this happen, Tim. Everybody gets to enjoy a little bonus Cinderella because of Tim playing. Now we bring it back down. I won't make you sit through the key change.
Something about where I was listening to music as a teenager, like he said guitar solo, and I went to hair bands and thought, you know what, I'm not a huge fan of guitar solos, but it's a paralyzing question that I didn't have time to study or prepare for. What would you all have said right away off the top of your head if your child asked, what are your favorite guitar solos of all time?
Ben?
Thank you for asking, Tim. I appreciate that.
Uh-huh.
I would have said I've got two answers, one that you will really not like and one that you might like.
Okay.
The first answer they won't like is Eruption. That's an easy go-to. If you want to know what a guitar solo is like, it's also because you don't have to listen to anything else. It's like, here's a guitar solo. Just the entire thing is a guitar solo.
Isn't that the whole song?
Yeah. That's the whole song.
Okay.
But the actual answer to that and my actual favorite is Sympathy for the Devil. The guitar solo in that is my all-time favorite. So tasty. I can whistle or hum or sing that entire guitar solo note for note.
And how about this?
Such a good solo. That's a great
That's one of my top 2 or 3 as well. Ben and I actually agree on the all-time greatest guitar solo. It's just fantastic. But there are many, many great guitar solos. I would say that Hendrix doing Voodoo Child's Slight Return on Electric Ladyland is a pretty
that's a good one. Yeah.
Phenomenal one. I actually really love Scuttle Button by Stevie Ray Vaughan. That's
a great one.
In the weather, just like a kick-ass guitar solo.
That's like Eruption though. That's 100% guitar solo all the way through.
100%.
Okay.
I love guitar solos when they're played well and they're thoughtful and somebody's taking it somewhere. I am a huge fan. It gets a really bad rap, and I actually don't understand why people are so blasé about them, because they represent. You know what they do? They represent the thing that people don't have time anymore for, and that's practice, precision, and becoming really great at something.
Oh, like, man, if India Kincannon were here, she would just laugh you out of the room with that.
Exactly wrong. But
she'd be like, you know what people don't have time for is masturbating. They just don't care for that.
She is exactly wrong about that too. Because let me tell you,
first of all, everyone can masturbate for themselves, but listen to another person do it.
Everybody's got time for that. There's no question about it.
All right.
Listen. Oh, we shamed Tim. We finally got the move on. He's like, next topic.
Let's go.
By the way, I know as soon as she said masturbation, Tim was like, next topic. But Tim, the answer to the hair metal question is Ben's already given to you. Kickstart My Heart is the great hair metal guitar solo song.
Is it the only acceptable hair metal guitar solo?
No, there's a bunch of hilarious ones. But Cinderella is deeply unacceptable. That band blew stuff.
Yeah, that's actually fair.
Like,
it's bad.
Just in a that guitar solo you picked just is terrible. The tone, the playing, the timbre, the trebliness.
I love
guitar solos, and that's awful. I just hate it.
All right. Well, my bad. Let's get to our 3 albums.
Our 3 albums.
Ben, do you get to go first today?
He does.
I get to go first. I'm going to be brisk. I'm choosing an album based on Georgia Poe Kincannon Barton. She would have been here to discuss this album, but she is actually hanging out with her buddy Natalie. But we had a lovely chat about this record. And she said that she is the defender of unpopular records from popular artists. So she went ahead and did Lover by Taylor Swift. And this is her favorite Lorde album, even though it's unquestionably not most people's favorite Lorde record. So Lorde has put out 3 records. Pure Heroine in 2013. And she goes on a long hiatus. Puts out Melodrama in 2017. I believe we've discussed that one. Both Pure Heroine and Melodrama are fantastic.
Excellent. Yeah.
Takes another 4-year hiatus and comes out with Solar Power. And if you haven't gone to the Wikipedia page for Solar Power, I strongly recommend it because it has a long list. It's written by the Lorde superfans. It's got a long list of all her various Instagram messages about what's going on with it. So one Instagram message is like, I'm working on a record. And the next Instagram record is like, my dog is sick. Work on the record is paused. And then her dog dies, and she's like, I won't be working for another year and a half.
Oh, my
that
God.
dog, like, I have to change my writing process because my dog's dead.
Oh.
Anyhow, she's recording over this whole period of time. Before the record comes out, they're like, what's it going to be like? Are there going to be hits on it? And she's like, no, it's going to be a very unpopular record. People aren't going to like it. And she was kind of sort of right. Like, Melodrama actually sold less than Pure Heroin, and then this sold less than Melodrama. And she just couldn't give a half an F about whether these things sell at all. The record is super interesting. It's a journey record. It's about her personal journey into becoming a healthier person. The first song is called The Path, and it's basically like a lot, like 3.5 minute, 4-minute song about learning to do yoga and not caring what other people think. And that's what the whole record's about.
All right, let's go.
Georgia would choose The Man with the Axe. That would be the song that she would choose. That's not my favorite. I'm going to choose the song Solar Power. I consider this to be the album is really, really, really good. This song is a freaking masterwork.
It's
I
awesome.
can't say enough about it. Woo! Jeff, if you will start Solar Power at 1 minute and wait, hold on. We have to wait till she says blink 3 times and you feel it kicking in, because that just takes us over the top. Hit it.
Solar Power by Lorde.
Are you coming, my baby? Acid green, aquamarine. The girls are dancing in the sand, and I throw my cellular device in the water. Can you reach me? No, you can't. My cheeks in hot color, overripe peaches. No shirt, no shoes, only my features. My boy behind me, he's taking pictures. He's taking pictures. Lead the boys and girls onto the beaches. Come on, tell you my secrets. I'm kinda like a prettier Jesus. Turn it on in a new kind of bright. It's solar. Come on and let the bliss begin. Blink 3 times when you feel it kicking in. That
I won't be above.
Oh, dude, totally. It's completely that, and I love that about it.
Me too.
Wait, what was your reference?
It's Freedom
I
90.
can't give you up.
It's Freedom 90 exactly, and I
You
mean
gotta
that as
give
the
them what
highest
you
praise.
say. Yeah,
Listen,
yeah.
that's how much I love this song.
Yeah.
Is that it's a ripoff of Freedom 90, and I'm like, thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you,
let's
Lord,
go.
for doing
It's
it.
about time somebody did that again. Yeah.
Dude, it's a crazy song. Like, if you go back and listen to it, it's 2 minutes, no percussion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just as like staccato guitar and her singing over it. And it's kind of like verse, chorus, and then the real chorus comes and you're like, oh, I guess that other thing that was a chorus was not the chorus. Like, it just goes completely over the top. The record is like this. There's a song called Oceanic Feeling that's, again, like just about like having a good time at the beach. It's a beautiful, in my opinion, it's a great record. It's a beautiful record. I'm so happy for her to have found this space where she feels comfortable expressing herself in this fashion. And I'm super extra mega happy for her that she's like just out on the whole thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She takes 4 years between the records and she puts out the record she feels like. If you don't like it, that's fine. There's other records for you to listen to. And she's made all the money in the world. Like, she's going to be fine. So I just like, it makes me super happy to see her grow up in what from the outside, again, I don't know her, but from the outside appears to be a very healthy space. And all of that being said, like, to put out a cheerful, happy, go to the beach, let your boyfriend take some pictures of you album in 2021 was such a bizarre, like, off-key flex that I actually really liked it. Like, this is a record that physically cheered me up. And this song in particular brought me massive joy in 2021.
Right.
Yeah, well, I mean, she is from New Zealand, they kind of figured it out, got back to the beach before the rest of the planet.
Yeah.
Yes,
I mean, I feel that. Yeah, great call. Georgia should start a little group of people who like the unpopular record by a major artist, because boy, is that a thing, right? Like the Led Zeppelin community that insists that Presence is their best record.
Oh,
right?
I can't quite get there, but I'm close.
Right. The Tom Petty group that thinks that Long After Dark is supremely underrated. Like that's just that's a great sub episode for us to do with somebody, is what is the major work that everybody thinks is a minor work by your favorite artist,
Wow.
People who want to spend time talking about the Who by Numbers from 1975,
which includes you. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, goes without saying.
Yeah.
So.
I had that dream again. My small business needs to hire, but I don't use LinkedIn, and I hire wrong. So then I'm doing IT, and when I go to plug the servers in, they become sentient, and they won't let us access our network unless we forward their chain emails and memes to more and more and more people, and then I wake up.
Don't let hiring nightmares ruin your dreams. LinkedIn Jobs' new AI assistant finds and invites best fit candidates to apply, so you can discover talent you may have missed. Post your job for free at linkedin.com/quality. Start hiring today with LinkedIn.
Life is hard, but finding a really great podcast makes the days go by so much easier. Hi, my name is Blue Telusma. I'm a writer, an emotional intelligence coach, and the host of Humanize with Blue Telusma, a podcast where we believe that when you humanize everyone in the room, a great conversation is almost guaranteed. Join us every week here on Electricast as me and my guest co-hosts unpack big topics and interview even bigger personalities with a sense of humor and a dash of mischief. If you're looking for a new best friend in your head, we've got you covered. Electricast.
Yeah.
All right,
Great
Jeff, do it.
Love it. Jeff Simons,
All right.
what do you have for 2021?
So one of the things that people did in the pandemic was try new things. They learned how to make a lot of bread, or they picked up the flugelhorn. Then some people were completely ground down by it, right? They just froze. They didn't get anything done. And then other people were like, wow, I have the time to do the thing I really like to do. And they just put the pedal down and did an unbelievable amount of work. The guy I'm picking for 2021 takes everybody else's output from the pandemic and says, hold my beer. Would anybody like to guess how many records Daniel Romano, my choice for 2021, has put out since 2020? How many full-length albums of original material has this gentleman released in the last 3 years?
I got no clue. Ben?
I'm going to put the over-under at 6.5.
Okay.
I'm going to take the over.
At 7. Do you want to go higher than 7, or do you want to go, lower than that, Tim?
I'm going to go, higher.
And you're right. It's 10.
That's insane.
It's 10 original records. And that does not include the 5 live and covers records and guest full albums as a duo, or and it doesn't, I'm not including the 25-minute EP he did with Danny Carey from Tool to do his prog rock record. And I'm not including other things. This guy is on a roll like I don't think I've ever seen in popular music. And as we talk, last Friday, he announced that his next record, a 33-minute rock opera, which is also the soundtrack to his friend's film, comes out September 9th.
Oh my God.
So there's no slowing down.
I'm sorry, who is this person?
So here's the thing. I say this and you're like, who is this person?
What are you talking about?
And so the thing I want to talk about this week is a little website called Bandcamp.
Oh,
Bandcamp is a site where you can buy music directly from the artist. In fact, if you've been curious about what this whole Jeff Simons record is that people are talking about, Bandcamp is the perfect place to go. Everything I've ever recorded by myself and Waffle Barrel is on Bandcamp. But so is all of Megan's music. So is all of Joel Streeter and all the people I played with over the years, because it's so artist friendly. For $10 a month, you can basically run your own record label through Bandcamp. Amazing. One of the things they do that's really great when you're a Bandcamp artist is once a month, they send you an email and say, hey, this came out too that you might like. And I am curious enough, and I'm scrolling through and I hit a song by a guy named Daniel Romano. And I was like, this song is terrific. who the hell is this guy? And then I was like, wait, how many records does this guy have? Wait, when did these records come out? Wait a minute. And sure enough, starting in 2020, Romano was, living at home. He had all his friends nearby. He's from Ontario, Canada. And he just kept writing and kept writing, and they kept recording, and he releasing. And Daniel Romano and his Outfit, which is the name of his backing band,
amazing,
has just made record after record after record. He is terrific. He is also guilty of putting out too much music. I mean, 10 records. But he was genre hopping for a while. He was like, here's a country record, and here's a folk record, and here's a psychedelic record, and here's a prog rock record. I didn't love that as much. And then he just settled into, here's the version of me that takes the best of all those influences and makes something that is just first-rate fire engine rock and roll. But this is how great Daniel Romano is. And Ben will appreciate this. Bob Dylan appeared on David Letterman in 1983 to promote Infidels. And he went on there with a punk rock band he'd seen the night before in a club called The Plugs with a Z. And he taught him how to play Joker Man that afternoon and License to Kill, and went on Letterman and played two like punk rock versions of brand new songs from a record that he'd recorded with reggae artists. It made no sense whatsoever. But some people think it's Bob Dylan's greatest television performance. And he told the Plugs, like, this is my new sound. We're going out on the road. Clear your schedules. And then the Plugs never heard from him again. One of the records that Daniel Romano put out is called Bob Dylan's Infants if he'd actually finished making it with the Plugs. And it sounds exactly like what Infidels would have sounded like. It is the whole Infidels record played like a punk rock trio. And I love that he just spent a day doing that. And then he wrote a whole record and recorded that 4 days later. Suffice it to say, Daniel Romano is worth going in and tracking down, but you got to go to Bandcamp because only a third of his output is on Spotify. I have no idea why. I have no idea how he chooses what to put out. Any of the 4 records he put out in 2021 is a great place to start. I like them all. They all have great songs, but here is my favorite Daniel Romano track. It is also kind of everything he does well. Fantastic drumming, great song, tons of great vocal harmonies, tasty overdubs. This song is called First Yoke, and it's a great introduction to this guy.
Various works by Daniel Romano.
Got the horn players coming over in Ontario.
It's great stuff. There aren't a lot of horns on these other things, but I just love that overdub. It's just great.
Yeah,
but when they play live, they did a live on the air and from their studio in the pandemic. One song just smashes into another. Like they just medley. Like there's like zero time between songs. So it's just like 25 minutes of one killer song after another. And then he's like, hey, they like retune and then smash into another 25 minutes. He's my kind of guy. I can't wait to see him. Daniel Romano's First Yoke is a great place to start with this guy. But really, it's just like a giant box of chocolates. Just dig around and see what you like. There's something there for everybody.
Cool beans. Ben Barton, any idea who this was?
Absolutely. Jeff has pressed this on me. So first I'll say I do like I do like Daniel Romano.
Uh-huh.
And there's I don't know, a dozen songs that I like. So that would be a really good output for an artist in 2 or 3 years to put out a dozen good songs. It's problematic that he put out 10 albums but that's basically would be my take on it. And it is hard, it's hard to dig through that amount of material to find the stuff that's good, but he's definitely good.
Awesome. Yeah, I got to check him out.
It's the great question, right? It's the Prince question. Like, should Prince have put out all 700 songs that are hiding in the vault, or was it great that he took the 20 best of the 100 he'd written and gave it to us? Like, I feel that way too. Like, there's a half a great record over and over and over again, and maybe if he slowed down and took the best 4 songs from 3 records together, he'd have one of the all timers,
right?
And Ben's right. Like, I mean, the guy's probably at the edge of really needing an editor, but because he puts them up on Bandcamp, we can listen to the whole damn thing for free. It's such a generous output of like, hey, what do you think about this? Here's another one.
Yeah.
I do find it. I also find it kind of inspiring that none of it's bad. You think like you'd hit a track, you're like, wow, that's third tier. And like, there are songs I don't like, but not because they're bad songs, just because they don't do anything for me.
Right. You would hope that most artists are not so cynical that when they're recording a song, they might not know it's bad. Right?
But this is part of the show. I mean, on the one hand, it's like it's the greatest time ever to be a musician or a music fan because it's unlimited. There's just unlimited amounts of stuff. And if you're Daniel Romano, you can just keep recording shit and put it on Bandcamp. You know what I mean? Like, no one's going to stop you. And there's actually not that big a disincentive to doing it. In 1983, he would have showed up and he would have been at the label and he would have been like, I've got 45 good songs. And they would be like, listen, son, play me your best song. I want to hear one song. And they would have played that. And then they would have been like, that's fine. Okay, listen, now I don't have time for you. I've got underlings who listen to your other 45 songs and choose 10 of them. That's it. And then we put out a record. And that would have been harder for Daniel Romano, and maybe that would have been worse, but that's also kind of better. I mean, that's how you get the first Cars record. I guarantee that there were more Cars songs than there were on that first Cars record. Sure. And the reason why is they just chose the best ones. And they were like, that's it. That's what we put out.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, like, it's the same question with Ryan Adams, of course. Like, Daniel Romano and Ryan Adams are very similar artists. Ryan Adams has put out 5 CDs worth of music already this year, 2 double albums and a single. And that's, same problem.
We actually have encountered this, when we went to Spotify and we said, look, we've got a podcast where one of us is in Arizona and the Wi-Fi is not that great. Yeah. Spotify was like, get out of here. We don't want you. Just kidding. Well, gentlemen, let's transition to the last album of the night. My choice, the actual best album of 2021. Everyone thinks so. But first, everyone, whether you're on this podcast or just a listener at home, I want you to think just for a moment. Think about someone who had your heart at one point. Maybe you were young, maybe you were vulnerable, 16, 17, and they had your heart, and then they broke it. How did that make you feel?
Timmy, I can't wait. I'm very excited. I think we're on board together.
How did you emote? How did you process it? Well, in Scituate, Massachusetts, you would process it through Bud Light and snow football. But Olivia Rodrigo processed it in a very different way. We're going with her album Sour. And Jeff Simons, my favorite song off Sour is Deja Vu. Don't give me that face, Ben Barton. This is a killer.
Sour by Olivia Rodrigo.
Car ride to Malibu, strawberry ice cream, 1 spoon for 2 and trading jackets. laughing about how small it looks on you. Watching reruns of Glee being annoying, singing in harmony. I bet she's bragging to all her friends, saying you're so unique. So when you gonna tell her that we did that too? She thinks it's show, but it's all reused. That was our place. I found it first. I made the jokes you tell to her when she's with you. Do you get deja vu when she's with you? Do you get deja vu? Do you get deja vu?
Woo! What's funny is as teachers, we go through this because we do the same jokes over and over. We teach 3 classes in a day. We're punching that same joke or the same class. Oh, wait. Oh, it's Gatsby. Same jokes year after year after year.
I definitely do not do that.
First of all, I definitely do. I definitely do. And dude, it's way worse in law school. Do you know why it's worse in law school? It's because the students outline it. And there's apparently a full-length outline to my torts class that includes some of the jokes. So mean. So mean. So mean. Uncalled for. Really.
You're like trying to get new material together. That's not fair. But Ben, I'm reminded when you one time, what was the song Diamond in the Rough?
Yeah, Sean Colvin.
And you said you would put it on different mixtapes. Like, that's what we did. And you try out your jokes. Oh, the joke worked on her? Excellent. That'll also work on her. Oh,
jeez.
Deja
so, Timmy,
vu.
This is a great selection. I love this record. Olivia Rodrigo. So this is so she was on several different Disney shows, including High School Musical.
Yes,
and she was already famous. And it's actually weird. There's several different people who have come out of this farm, this like really, in my opinion, very exploitative and evil farm system to actually have pretty good careers. Selena Gomez has got several different really good songs, but nothing like Olivia Rodrigo. Like this is just an all-timer, this record. Here's several things that I really, really, really like about this record. And then I'll say why Deja Vu is not my favorite song. Okay. First, it doesn't sound like other stuff on the radio, which is really weird for a person coming out of this farm system.
Totally agree.
The production is fantastic. The songs are great. And her version of Teenage Heartbreak, like just spoke to me so powerfully as a 51-year-old white man. I was like, oh, you just completely captured it. You
might have over captured it. Tim is like back in it. Like that was, I got a little worried for you there, brother.
I've got 2 favorite songs from this record. One is the sort of more punky-ish single Brutal, which is just amazing. And it's a description of how horrible it is to be a teenager and how miserable it is right now and how everyone's really mean to her. And my favorite thing is she's like, I'm not cool. I can't even parallel park. Such a great joke. I'm not cool and I'm not smart and I can't even parallel park. Just perfect. And then Driver's License. Driver's License, if you haven't heard it. So listen, for the listeners to this podcast, you will actually like this song. This song is beautiful. It's a song about her. He dumps her. She finally gets her driver's license and she's driving around in the suburbs, remembering when they were together. Oh man, it's just a murderer's row song.
Because the whole thing was she was going to drive to his house once she got the license.
Totally. She's like, we always used to talk about it now. And basically you said you'd love me forever. And now I'm driving by myself in the suburbs. Like it's fucking fantastic. It's so good. It's derivative of an Adele song, but again, high praise. I mean that as high praise. Like it's a fantastic piano ballad. Here's the problem with Deja Vu, Timmy.
Sorry. Driving around by yourself songs are some of the best songs. Like riding in my car.
That's a podcast.
Dude, and she just
She
captures it so perfectly. It's so beautiful. It's such a heart on the sleeve record that it's almost weird that it's so commercial. Here's the problem with Deja Vu, Timmy. Do you remember the song that she introduces him to? That's the most amazing song in the world.
Billy Joel.
Billy Joel's Uptown Girl.
Yeah.
It's a problem. I'm like, you have terrible taste. He's got terrible taste. And his new girlfriend is also an asshole. All of you people are assholes. You're choosing Uptown Girl. That's the song. I was like, kids of today have to protect themselves against Uptown Girl.
I remember.
Don't spread the virus. Like, look out for
funny.
Uptown Girl.
Martha discovered Uptown Girl. She's like, Dad, do you know Billy Joel? I'm like, yeah. Have you ever heard Uptown Girl? I'm like, have I?
Yes, I've heard Uptown Girl.
I only memorized the dance with Christy Brinkley. Come on.
So Jimmy, you're a better dad than I am, because both of the girls were like, you like Billy Joel, right? And I was like, sure, there's some Billy Joel songs I like. And they're like, how do you feel about this one? Uptown. I was like, oh, good one. No. Stop.
Jeff Simons, what do you got about Olivia Rodrigo?
No, you guys covered everything. I agree with everything you said. Yep. So startlingly better than anything I could have anticipated. Believe me, I had my cynicism meter turned up to like Mach 50. And it's like, I cannot. All I can give this is a slow clap. It's good.
Oh, wait. Had you never heard that song?
Oh, no, I've heard it.
Oh,
When they announced she was making a record, I was like, oh, the High School Musical kid is going to make a pop record.
Disaster.
Boy, I can't wait for that. And then I wonderfully surprised.
She's also got an all-female band, and they kick butt. Have you seen her any of those live performances?
I have not, but I'm
luckily
happy
for
to hear
you,
that.
I have tweeted out one so you can check it out. I got to tell you, you will get emotional when it's at Austin City Limits and she's singing Driver's License, and they cut to her audience, and you've got 12-year-old girls like with masks on, because this is about maybe a year ago, and they're just going for it. They're singing along with. They're so intense, really identifying with her. And then, she drops the F-bomb a couple times, and these 10-year-old girls are fine. They don't care. They'll drop an F-bomb in Austin.
Tim's a little upset, but the girls were fine.
I got to tell you too.
I will note the girls pointed out to me when I discussed this record with them that there's been a lot of pushback, and that the ex-boyfriend has really like laid back into her, and that it's unfair. And
give me. I
just hope that she's okay. Basically, like I'm just looking out for her. I've got my eye on her, and I hope that it works out. There's a definite chance that that the second record's not good, and that this will be it. All of that being said, believe me, I like a lot of records where they have one good record. And this is a great record. Like if you remember, Tim's got a complete right. You remember what it's like to have your heart broken in high school? Just go ahead and pick this up. You will just toe tap along with it every step of the way.
Speaking of such songs, we were walking around Cambridge, Massachusetts 2 weeks ago, and Flannery's with me. And we stop at a crosswalk, and two women are in a car just singing All Too Well at the top of their lungs. And they're just going for it, unashamed. And Flannery looks at me and she's like, I really like this town.
That's great.
Yes, child. You too can sing.
So does your father, because you're going to college here.
That's right.
No pressure.
Keep on studying. All right, gentlemen. Good stuff.
2022 next week. I'm excited.
2022. And then we will say goodbye to season 2 of 50 Years of Music with 50-year-old white guys.
I will be at the beach. I will be in a fantastic mood when we speak next week, without question.
I will be at a beach as well.
How about that?
Knoxville, Tennessee. Beautiful Knoxville, Tennessee. It's the beach of East Tennessee.
It's the beach town of East Tennessee. Sure.
No question about it.
That's your wife's new campaign slogan. Make Knoxville.
Bringing the beach to Knoxville. Yep.
All right. Great seeing you all. Much love. And I'll talk to you next week.
Good job by y'all.
Bye.
Leadership, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starfleet Leadership Academy. Its ongoing mission to develop leaders through Star Trek. To boldly go where no podcast has gone before. A leadership development podcast told through the lens of Star Trek, the Starfleet Leadership Academy.
Unlike
Electricast.
Ever thought about starting your own podcast?
Do you have a business or a message you want to share with the world?
Well, now it's easier than ever with Electricast. Hi, I'm Mark Netter.
And I'm Peter Rafelson. We're the founders of Electricast Media.
Whether you want to start a new podcast or already have one, join Electricast to grow your audience, monetize your content, and build your community.
With our simple sign-up, you get free promotion, world-class analytics, premium ads, and personal support.
Go to electricast.com and join our community today.
Electricast. Transform your influence.
Electricast. Electricast.